Pool's record collection underway. Here's the Shantays, Pipeline. You want to talk about the USA? We'll talk about surf. And talk about the Shantays. Beautiful. On dot. Really nice condition. The very best of the Fleetwoods. Quite a picture, wouldn't you say? Of course, their big hit, Come Softly to Me. Those who know, know. Those who don't, listen up. I'm here to help. Surfing with the Challengers. Look at this. Are you freaking serious? Are you freaking serious? Another guy wanted this record. And he eventually relented and gave it to me. He was pretty kind to do so. This is one of my best surf records. Challengers. My God, the Challengers. Seen it one time? I did. You know, suits, surf guitars, the whole experience. They had it down to a T. High in the Sky. This is a phenomenal jazz record. Featuring Leroy Vinegar with Donald Bailey. That's about all I know on it. But I know that it's great. I've listened to it many times. Jazz became a later understanding for me. You know, because remember, I thought I knew everything when I got to the quad. And you have to be led into jazz by the right people that know what they're doing, you know, and to find your spot in it. This had no cover, or something was up with the covers or something. The Sound of Jazz on Columbia, Count Basie, Billie Holiday, you know. And then on the other side, the main one on these two records in here, on Coral, an old Coral, Manny album, and the jazz greats of our time. Outstanding. That's all I know. I knew it was imperative to save the final, so here they are today for my future. I should make a mental note to listen to that again because it is that good. People talk about your favorite, Brian. Who's your favorite? This is my favorite jazz guitarist. Has been for many years. Johnny Smith. Yeah, he was out of Denver, but he had a very particular style and was stunning in every way. This was the first album that I got from him, and I knew right when I heard it that it was akin to me in my heart and furthered my love and understanding of jazz music. This is Johnny Smith. We'll be hearing more about Johnny. I think there's a couple other, I'm sure there's a couple other Johnny Smith records in here. But for those that care about jazz, if you know Johnny Smith, then you know you can't. I can't talk to you, but I'm here to help. Juan Sereno, known guy, big guy on flamenco guitar, big professional repertoire, came through, blew everybody away with his clean precision and execution. Juan Sereno. This is if you're looking at flamenco and what it's all about. This is, you can't go wrong with this. This is mint, you know, stereo mint. But Juan Sereno, a very exciting and precise player. I guess he did pretty well for himself. He might have been part of a family or something. I can't really remember, but let's pause for a second and look at this album cover. I don't know what this is. This is the 60s or something. Yeah, it's from the 60s. Look at his hands. Hi, my name's Juan. Yeah, you know them flamenco guys. They get them when they're like 5. And, you know, by the time they're 14, they're smoking everything. Jimmy Smith. Here we come again to Jimmy. This was just a heartfelt record for me. It had Strangers of Paradise on it, which always kind of reminds me of my parents. But this is Jimmy Smith, Stranger in Paradise. This is a Doug Gardner trio. This, you know, you just don't kind of see this stuff. I had the opportunity, you know, through the record store and everything, working there and being with Keith, and, you know, can't say enough. If you do anything for yourself today, listen to some Jimmy Smith. Hey, man. Have a drink when you're doing it, or whatever it is you do. Here we go again, the incredible Jimmy Smith featuring Kenny Burrell. We know who Kenny is, right? And Grady Tate. This is the organ grinder swing, the incredible Jimmy Smith. I mean, get freaking real. It does not get any more real than this. Understand me, comprehend me. This is the incredible Jimmy Smith with Kenny Burrell, who's about my second most favorite jazz guitar player. You know, how many people walking around like they think they know something? I'm here to tell you. Here's Diego. Yeah, burn all his fingers up. Childhood, played with 3 fingers, some kind of fusion going on there. Went around the world, we all know about Diego Reinhardt, right? Paris, right? Oh, what to say about Diego? He played many years with the violin player Stefan Grappelli. I actually saw Stefan Grappelli in the 80s up in Vermont. Stephen Grappelli, yeah. He played with Reinhardt all the years. And it was up in Middlebury or something like that. Good stuff. Essential, really. This is the sound of tomorrow. Soundproof. Are you getting that? I mean, that is a flying saucer. If I ever saw one. Yeah. It's the kind of thing that, you know, titillates the mind. And, you know, kind of true to the period. There was a post-war period where there was flying saucers and stuff. Exotic music, coconuts and spaceships. Those who know, know. If you don't know, go to my YouTube site and check my shit out. I got 1,000 videos on there. The album's all right. Kind of like some experimental sort of stuff. But what an album cover. Probably one of the tops in the world. All right, that's it. Pool's Record Collection. Until next time.